If you have ever tried a choice board and it totally flopped, you are not alone. But when they are done right, they can completely transform student writing. So I'll be honest, when I first started teaching, I loved the idea of choice boards, but in reality, they often turned into chaos. Like students picked random options, they finished early, they had no idea what skill they were supposed to be practicing, nor did I know what skill I was supposed to be assessing. And that is why I want to share the choice board structure that actually works, and it's what we use at EB. And it's one that builds writing skills and gives students that sense of ownership that we all know that they really need, which is the point of choice boards in the first place. So the thing is that choice is powerful. Students crave autonomy, especially in middle school. But the key is we want to have intentional structure, giving choice within boundaries that still hit your standards. And that's exactly why I started using skills-based choice boards for both persuasive and argumentative writing. So instead of like random disconnected options, every square is tied to a specific writing standard. So for example, in the persuasive board, students might choose to write about a new elective class or a school mascot or a teacher of the year nomination. But each prompt is still going to target the same writing goal. And that might be a clear claim or logical reasoning, strong evidence, all of the above, right? But students get to decide the context through which they are writing that excites them. And that's really what keeps students motivated and focused when we are using a choice board in the classroom. So I want to show you how this might play out in class and give you an example. So after students pick their topic from the choice board, we're going to walk through foundational skills together, things like ethos, pathos, logos, specifically for persuasive writing. We might also include how to add a counterclaim and a rebuttal for argumentative pieces. Then what I have my students do is they're going to use a graphic organizer to plan their essay step by step. Their intro, evidence, counterclaim, all of the things, right? And that scaffolding is what keeps this a rigorous assignment. It's not just a choose anything and go right? It's choose your topic, but everyone still practices the same essential writing standards. And the best part that I love about this is that students are engaged because they get to choose something that actually matters to them, while we as teachers know that they're all mastering the same writing structure. And that's really what we believe at EB. It's our EBW approach. It's all about structure and frameworks. And what's really cool about choice boards like this is that it works across grade levels, right? Argumentative might look different in 5th grade than 8th grade, but the choice element keeps buy-in high for everybody. So you're just adjusting your expectations of skills based on the grade level that you have. But we could still give all of our students 5th through 8th grade the same topics as long as they're age appropriate. Another thing that I love too about choice boards is that they're sustainable. We've been using this approach at EB for many, many years. And every time our teachers share with us, and even when I was in the classroom, my students would always ask, can we do another one? And we know that this is because this structure honors their voice while still reinforcing the writing skills that they need. So if you've written choice boards off as a thing of the past, you're like, that is so 2015. I want to ask you to give them another shot, but make sure that they are skills-based. And that is the secret to why they still work. So if you want more ideas like this, lessons that blend creativity, structure, make sure to hit subscribe, where I share teacher-tested strategies every other week on YouTube to help you make writing the most engaging part of your classroom.